Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, obviously, and welcome to my live stream. This is live Tuesday night, and I'm always here on Tuesday night, so hello to anybody that's watching at the moment. I'm going to try and get the comments up on screen, but since my software has updated, unfortunately it doesn't seem to be working, so I've got my trusty screen on the right hand side so I can see comments that come through, and we've already got some people in the house, so hello everybody. They're going too fast for me to read out the names, but we've got Sean Miller who's in there, who didn't say first this time. He said rock, and Big Mac and Chrissa and Wendy and Tom and Juan, all you guys, hello, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to try and put this up on screen, but I'm not sure that this comments thing is going to work, and it always seems to be the case with this software. As soon as I update it, it becomes a little bit worse than it was previously, so the comments aren't coming up on screen, so let's just get rid of that and that. Right, I'm going to first of all play my cover of More Than Words, and this was requested over on Patreon by Kermit, not the frog, but that was just the username that Kermit uses over on Patreon. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to my patrons. Hello guys, thank you for your support. You could see their names at the beginning of every live stream on Tuesday, but I hope you like this one. This is More Than Words by Extreme, and this is my cover of it. Rock! Hi guys, this is my first proper video of 2017, and it's my cover of More Than Words by Extreme, and I hope you like it. Rock! Saying I love you is not the words I wanna hear from you. It's not that I want you not to say, but if you only knew how easy it would be to show me how you more than words is all you have to do to make it real. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. What would you do if my heart was torn in two? More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. What would you say if I took those words away? Then you could make things new just by saying I love you. More than words, now that I've tried to talk to you and make you understand, all you have to do is close your eyes and just reach out your hands and touch me. Hold me close, don't ever let me go. More than words is all I ever needed you to show. Then you wouldn't have to say that you love me, 'cause I'd already know. So that was my cover of More Than Words by Extreme, and I was just watching that, finding it interesting. At the end there I had those patrons' names, and that was at the beginning of 2017. I didn't realise it was that long ago, how time flies, but I do a new one of those every month, just a new cover song that I release over on Patreon, and then about a month later it then gets released on YouTube. But yeah, that was all the way back in 2017. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for the kind comments that I can see on the right hand side. I can always see them when the videos are playing. So thank you guys for tuning in. And hello everybody. And hello to Melissa and Barbara. And Laurie is in the house as well. Hi guys, thanks for watching, and thanks everyone for watching my videos on YouTube and for commenting. It's much appreciated. I'm going to keep this short. I always say this every week because I have to try and fit in another video for YouTube after this as well. I always try to do an analysis video along with my live stream on a Tuesday night. So I'm going to have to cut this a little bit short tonight. But I think I'm going to play one of my original tracks, and this one is a single. This one isn't actually on the album, my Persistence album, which is on iTunes and Amazon and my website as well, wingsofpegasus.com. You can find lots of songs there on my album, but this one is actually a single, so this isn't on the album. This one's called Running Blind, and this is one of those tracks that has a little bit of a serious undertone to it, and it gets requested actually quite a lot. So thank you guys for the people that asked to see this. I hope you guys like it. It's going to be totally different to More Than Words. It's an up-tempo rock song with a bit of lead guitar in there, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is one of my songs called Running Blind. Rock!
Sounds of decency.
And there we go, that was my track called Running Blind. I hope you guys liked that. That's available on iTunes, I think, and Amazon, and I think the website as well, just as a single and not as part of the album, but I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'm going to keep looking over to the right here as well because we had $25 from Gregor, so thank you so much for that donation, and he said that was on behalf of Laurie, I think, maybe, was it, or not? Let me just check my details. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's on behalf of Laurie because I think Laurie tried last week and maybe got it a little bit wrong, but still donated $1.99, I think it was. So thank you so much for that last week. But Gregor, thank you so much this week, and Brad as well just donated too. So thank you, Brad, for that donation as well. I think that was $8. It's disappeared from the screen now, but I think that was $8. So thank you so much for that, Brad. Much appreciated. I'm going to call this to a close pretty soon because I've got to do this analysis video, which always takes me a little bit longer on a Tuesday night because of this live stream. Usually by now I'm kind of doing the video or editing it together, and then I can get it out in a timely fashion. I think last night was about 12:30 that I actually released the video, but tonight is always a little bit later because of the live stream. But thank you everyone for tuning in and for commenting. Hello Mike and Melissa as well. Blore Eye Fire, I'm not sure how delayed what I'm saying is, but we've got Gwen in the house as well, so hello to Gwen, and hi everyone, thanks for tuning in, and Brad as well, thanks for your donation and for tuning in, and just a big thank you to everybody who watches my videos here on YouTube, and especially my patrons, who without them none of this really would be happening, especially the analysis videos. With their support, it means that I'm able to do a video every night. I'm still working during the day. I teach guitar, that's my job, so hopefully in the future I can spend a little bit more time on music because that's what I love to do, but at the moment I'm just teaching people how to play other people's solos rather than working on my own solos. But maybe in the future I can start to work on my own music a little bit more, like that track that I just did or just played for you, which was Running Blind, and I hope you guys like that one, and my cover at the beginning that I played as well. We've got Bill Smith as well. Hit the thumbs up button. I always forget about the thumbs up. Last week we got 87, was it? Something like that. I think it was 87. If you were there last week and you can remember what it was either 84 or 87. So that is the current record for the live stream, is 87 thumbs up. So I said last week, actually, it's just totally reminded me that we're going to try and beat it this week, but I don't know what the thumbs up are at the moment. If somebody can message what the thumbs up are doing this video, Big Mac says over 90. I'm not sure if that's the likes for this video or not. It can't be for this video because this one, I'm going to predict, has got maybe like 20 or something like that, because I can't see the thumbs up on the screen that I've got at the right hand side. So we've got, I think it was, did somebody say, oh, 25. So I was pretty much there. So around this time it's about 25 likes. So I'm going to try and beat 87. That's the record for the likes on the live stream. And maybe every week we can try and up it a little bit. And 87 is what we're aiming for. 56, 57. So thank you. It's going up. It's going up. Everyone, hit the like button. Even if you're trying to hit it like a million times, just hit it as many times as possible because we've got to be 87. That is the record. But thank you guys for tuning in and for hitting the like button in the first place, and just for everyone's support. I always mention Patreon. I'm going to put the link up on screen now so you guys can head over there if you want to. That's the site, patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, and that's where I do all my music, but also I put the analysis videos on there as well. There's a guitar course, just 4 videos of about 40 minutes in length where I take people through how to play the guitar, pretty much like from scratch, from not even knowing anything about the guitar. So I did that probably about a year ago. I only had time, then everything kind of took off and I didn't have time to do any more lessons, but there's 4 lessons on there that take you through picking and, you know, strumming and lots of different little techniques that certainly will get you on your way to playing guitar. But that's all on that site. And just the support that I get over there is so fantastic from my patrons, and I really do appreciate it. And also on YouTube, just people watching my videos is like super cool. Like we saw in that video that I just showed at the beginning of 2017, I was just doing these videos every month, and before that I was just literally doing them to pretty much nobody, and then gradually got a little bit more of an audience, and we are where we are today. So hello everyone watching this. It's amazing to think that there's other people watching this on the other side of the camera and even liking the videos. It's massively appreciated. I'm not sure how many likes there are and how many more we need. Maybe we'll be a little bit short this week. I don't know. Somebody type in the amount of likes that we've got, because I can't see it. I don't know why I can't see it on my screen. Let me have a little look. No, it's not showing me the likes. I just see my own face, which is very depressing. It's just, I can only really see me and then the comments by the side of the screen. So I don't think last week I had a little bit more time to do the live stream, so we got a little bit more time to build up the likes, but I don't think we're going to do it unless we do it in like the next 10 seconds. If everyone watching hits a like button, that'll be fantastic. But if you're watching this in the future and this isn't actually live, then you can hit the like button as well. That would be much appreciated. But thank you for everyone commenting and subscribing as well. I think we're over 32,000 subscribers now, so certainly getting a bit of an audience. And it's always funny when somebody comments, and very rarely now do I get the troll type of comments, but I occasionally get one, and they say, who cares about your opinion? I think they don't realise that I've been teaching guitar for so long, for over 13 years now, and I've been playing for 24 years. I don't think they realise that when I'm commenting on different guitarists. So they say, who cares about your opinion? And I can say, well, at least 30,000 people do, over 30,000. So it's really cool. Another interesting thing today that I've just remembered, and hit a like for this, but a guitarist that I've looked at that not a lot of people know, called Frank Marino. He's a great guitarist. Check out Frank Marino if you get a chance. He's got some great videos on YouTube, but he's one of the kind of old school players that never really got a lot of coverage. Frank Marino and Mahogany Rush. But anyway, he emailed me a couple of days ago, so that was cool. That was really cool. Jose Feliciano as well. He actually messaged me as well, sent me an email. So it's cool because these videos that I'm doing, the actual guitarists that I'm looking at, a lot of them actually get in touch, which is great. And they give it a thumbs up and say thanks for doing a video. So, I mean, the great thing about these top players is that they're just really nice people as well. And you tend to find that 99% of the time that the really top players are so humble and just really nice guys just to chat to. We had Uli John Roth as well. He messaged me over on Facebook, and just really nice guy and so talented, but we'll just talk to you on the same level. So that's one thing that Frank said. He said, it'd be cool to meet up and just have a chat and chill out. And for me, that's like, wow, that's so cool that he's actually messaging me and even watching the videos. But also, just like all of you guys watching the videos, thank you so much for checking them out. It's massively appreciated. I'd probably still be doing them even if there was nobody watching. That's how I started doing these videos. I just did them for my patrons, and at the time I think I had 24, so I was just doing it for 24 people, and then all of a sudden a lot more people started watching. But the more the merrier with this kind of thing. I just love looking at so many different styles, so many different genres, and looking at music that I wouldn't necessarily have heard about, especially country players, because I had an appreciation for country, but I didn't know all of the big players. I knew a few of them, but I've certainly gone off at certain tangents and finding where sounds originated. So it's really cool for me as well to be able to get down these different avenues of seeing which players influenced other players as well. But anyway, I'm just going to look over here. Thank you guys for watching and commenting on this video, and thank you so much for hitting the like button as well. They say, somebody said that we're stuck at 78, but that doesn't matter. Next week, I will mention it at the beginning of the video so that at least we get a little bit of a chance to get those likes up. But that's pretty much it for this week on the live stream. Another thing I quickly want to mention is on YouTube, you might see an advert running that is about Article 13, and I'm going to do a video about this in the future. And it's basically a law in Europe that they're trying to put through, and I think it will take a couple of years to do so, but it means that any video in Europe, at the moment I'm in London in the UK, so this would affect me as well. Depending on how Brexit goes at the moment, we're leaving Europe, so I'm not sure how our laws will change. I think they're going to be the same as Europe's laws for all of the countries in Europe, but there's a law that might come into fruition. I'm hoping it doesn't, because YouTube are doing videos on it now, because it would basically break the internet. And it means that anything, like absolutely anything that you don't own the copyright for, gets blocked across the internet. So that goes for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. YouTube's going to be the main one, because even when you tune in to see somebody playing the top 10 riffs of the last 100 years, that'll get blocked because they don't own the copyrights to those songs. What makes me laugh a little bit is the fact that there's an absolute stone wall of nothing's allowed. So even being used for educational purposes, I actually know that my videos are being used in schools, which is great, but they're being shown to students of music so that they can pick up, especially guitar, kind of different techniques and dynamics and all those things that I talk about. So it's really cool that it's been used in that way. But under this law, all of my videos would get taken down, all of my analysis videos, because I don't own the copyright to the original track. But at the moment, in my mind, there is nothing wrong with the copyright law as it is for YouTube. Because if I do a video and the track or the artist that I'm looking at, if it's copywritten, they take the money from the adverts. So you might see adverts on my videos, and the copyright owners, the copyright holders, get the money. And I've seen the figures on my YouTube. It's actually decent money that they're making from my videos, and obviously I haven't got a problem with that, because I did it for free before I did it, so when nobody was watching, so there's no reason for me to now start to money grab at this stage. So yeah, I've actually had copyright owners as well get in touch with me thanking me for doing a video because they've sold more CDs, or especially artists that are around in the 70s and the 80s, they might get a spike in sales, and they've thanked me for that. So yeah, the whole law is kind of a bit weird, a bit dodgy. They're gonna have to change it in some shape or form, because the way that it will go through at the moment is really going to penalize people that aren't looking to infringe on copyrights. If anything, they're looking to get people into more stuff and actually help the copyright owners. It's like, I'm an artist myself. If somebody took one of my songs and started playing it on YouTube and linking them to my album and the original video that it was from, I think, great, it's more exposure, I'm going to make more sales. And I've got the option if I want to take that video down or not. Every copyright owner has got that. So I could remove that, but I could make money from the revenue of the adverts as well. So for me, there's nothing really wrong. So I think, unfortunately, it's a case of the big companies, the big businesses. It's not the individual artists. It's the big name companies just want to get royalties all over the place, but they don't realize that they will probably lose money because of the amount of exposure they will lose from people plugging their songs or their artists or their albums. But anyway, that's turning into a little bit of a rant now about this Article 13, but you will see a lot of videos, especially if you're in Europe, you will see, instead of adverts before the videos, you will see Article 13 and YouTube just saying about how it's going to basically ruin the internet. Because this isn't just a law for YouTube, this is for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything that you put up that you do not own the rights to, like images, not just music, but everything. You will not be allowed to post it. So I think most of the internet traffic will just go down to like 1%. Certainly 99% of YouTube videos will get taken down. What I also like about the USA is their law, where you can use copywritten material if you're pointing out something or using it for educational purposes or analyzing in exactly the same way that I do. So maybe I'll just have to move to the USA or something to then be able to continue to do my videos. But anyway, I'll probably do a video on this in the future. It's such a wide topic and such effectively a massive change that might happen. I'm pretty sure this can't go through because of the amount of people on YouTube and all social media that will say that this law is just absolutely crazy. But anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm going to keep doing these videos for as long as I can do until somebody stops me or they get taken down. I won't stop doing them. It'll be a case of them being taken down by somebody else. But if that law does come in, you'll all know about it because YouTube will pretty much be dead in the water, as with all other social media. But anyway, thank you so much. We still got at least a couple of years to go, so I'll be here for that long. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and for hitting that like button. I think we're up to 89 now, so yeah, I didn't mean to, but me just waffling on has meant that we've actually got a new record for likes. So thank you guys so much for hitting the like button, for tuning in, for all your support on YouTube, and for all your support patrons on Patreon. It's massively appreciated. But I will catch you guys at the next video, and I'll be doing that in a couple of hours' time, uploading that to YouTube. But I'll see you guys next week as well, if you're around. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Rock!